lack some spice lately. And so then I thought we could just jump in as soon as we're in a chaotic mood, because you were like absolutely manic today. And I just thought that we could just dive in right in. And we're not. Because now I'm a little sleepy now that you set everything up with that tiny little light.
Is it the light that's making you tired, or like what's making you tired, girl?
You.
'Cause you were wrestling me to the freaking ground earlier.
I was wrestling you to the ground. Because I'm stronger than you. And I'm bigger than you. And I'm tougher
We knew
than you.
this. We knew this about you, though. To begin with, well, it's like one of those things. Like, I don't know. You feel the heat. Like we should have podcasted, and then we set it all up, and then now we're tired. Which is also happens to us.
Maybe we should just always leave our podcasting stuff up.
That's why people like have studios, I think.
So that they can just run to the studio.
They can just run in. Boom, boom.
Oh.
Record. Boom, boom. Because, like, let's say we could just have the light up, have the camera up. You just hit record.
I think
boom,
I could
boom.
sleep like this with the light on me. It's like the moonlight.
You would sleep like this?
I could.
I mean, we would turn it off.
If I knew that it would be giving me better content, I think I could do anything.
Oh, boy.
That's not fully true. I don't think I could, like, be one of those people that, like, film someone dying
Like
behind
in the forest.
them. Yeah.
Very, okay. Yeah, sure.
You know what I mean?
Well, there are exceptions. Like, you're going to be a law-abiding citizen. Like, you're not going to break the law. Okay.
No, I would be a law-abiding citizen. I don't know.
We love the law.
I guess. I don't really know how I feel about the law, Aaron. I'm not... You know how I feel about the law.
Of course, I do. I do. Trust me, I do. Man, I feel like I hit a brick wall.
I can't with you.
What?
Because you've been crazy all freaking day. And then I ask you to actually do real work. And sorry also for my lisp, because I'm wearing my retainer. You guys...
I forgot it was on.
I'm going to talk to them, okay? Just let me... You guys...
Oh, my God.
I went to this dental school to get my braces way back in the day. And as you know from my little clip that we made, I used to have a severe overbite. And I looked like a pterodactyl. And it was because I sucked my thumb until I was 10. So they had to put this like apparatus in my mouth that was called like this grasshopper thing, and basically like I couldn't really chew. It was fine though. I figured out a way to eat because I always will persevere in that way. And anyway, 10 years later, you guys, 10 years later, I get a free retainer from this dental school. They call me up. My doctor, he went to UMich.
Wow.
Look at that.
They have like a dental program, I think.
Yeah, he was so excited to see that I was in UMich as well. Anyway, so that's why I got my free retainer. And since I haven't been wearing it for the past 10 years, I figure why not start now?
Have you been wearing it every night?
Yes. Have you not noticed? It's because it's clear, huh?
Yeah, it's pretty clear. It's pretty thin.
When you kiss me, do you feel it with your...
No, unless
No?
I give it a little lick.
Do you ever do that?
Not really.
Do you ever try to do that?
Not particularly.
Have you ever kissed anyone with braces?
Yeah, middle school. Throwback. She's married now.
She's married with a baby?
Yeah.
She's pregnant?
So basically in middle school, did I ever tell you that she... because we went to different schools, my middle school girlfriend and we broke up, and then she started dating another boy.
Well, she cheated on you.
It was middle school, yeah. I get long distance, there are no rules. Like,
That's what Aaron thinks.
it's not what I think. It's just like,
We know what you think about long distance.
Whatever,
and there
bro.
being rules.
whatever, bro.
I mean, fuck it, am I right?
bruh.
Wait. Okay, wait.
Not
No,
trying to-
she cheated on you. I remember, behind the dumpster.
Underneath
Little-
the bleachers.
Fucking little...
Anyway, so that guy who is from Tennessee,
She married him?
No.
How would you feel if she married the guy she cheated on you with? Would you be like, wow, I did justice?
I
Like,
would probably be okay with it.
Wow.
'Cause she stuck with it. She stuck through with it. She made her choice. She stuck through.
Yeah, I guess you don't really have feelings for, like, your middle school.
Yeah,
No.
No, there's no... Yeah, I'm not super into her anymore. You know what
That's
I mean?
a little hurtful. Anyway, continue.
I'm
your
just saying I've
story.
moved on from 10 years ago. Is what I'm trying to say.
Is that only 10 years ago?
I don't know, bro. I can't do the math right now. That shouldn't be expected of me.
Okay, so you got smacked down on the bleachers. Boom,
Yeah.
boom. Kiss,
Boom,
kiss.
boom.
Lose, lose. You go away.
Mm-hmm. And then it was his best friend.
That she married.
Yes.
When did she date him? The best friend.
So the guy, he then moved back to Tennessee, I think. I think he was in a military family.
Of course.
Of course, classic.
Why else would you get married unless you're in a military family?
No. The one who's from Tennessee was in the military family. He moved back to Tennessee.
And then when he left. She got with his best
friend. She
friend.
dated the best friend. And that's some shady shit.
That's
I'm not trying to talk some shit on a married couple.
Really
that's some shady
shit.
But I'm going to say
when
right
did he
here.
move to Tennessee?
That's some shady shit. He moved to Tennessee in high school.
So they were together
for a few
that
years.
long?
What?
Damn, she cheated on you and she like went full into a relationship.
Well, I was 9th grade.
Oh.
This was in 9th grade.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why did you start dating? Did you meet her at like a camp or some shit?
No, it was in middle school we met.
Oh, when you started
Bruh.
dating in 9th grade.
No, we dated in
You said 9th grade, bro.
We dated in middle school, bro. We broke up because we were going to different schools, and then we tried to rekindle the fire, the power and the glory and the thunder.
And then when did you start dating your recent ex? Not really that recent anymore because we're like fucking 24.
That was later on. That was like sophomore year or whatever.
So you just have basically gone from relationship to relationship since you were 12?
Bruh, I
want you to be real with me right now.
I don't want to be lectured right now. Like,
have you?
This is the last shit I
Aaron, you're talking to me like I'm my cousin.
Like, we're cousins?
Like I'm my cousin.
What?
Like the way that you talk to Alexander is the way you're talking to me right now.
I don't know what that means.
You're putting on your Zanzan voice. Like
what's the question again?
I don't fucking know.
Anyway, that was just... Not to deviate too far, she's married. Okay? It's a little interesting. It's a little suspicious. And that's all I'm going to say about it. I don't...
Does it make you feel old when you see that she's married?
She was religious.
Oh.
I think it was one of
didn't
those.
work out?
Not really. Why are you freaking laughing at me?
I don't know. I've had enough religious lectures in my lifetime.
Frick. You can get one after this. Yeah, no, so that was crazy. She's married now. I feel like baby on the way, but maybe not. Could be making that up.
Really?
Uh-huh.
I don't know why, like every time I see someone married at like 24, 23, 24, 25 even, I'm like, child bride. And it makes me very nervous for them.
Yeah.
And it makes me somewhat nervous for myself. Like, I think a little part of me, when I see that, my heart just tightens a little bit. And I'm like, why? The only time that I feel okay when I see it is if like someone is very, very successful or in their career. You know?
That young is a little wild to me.
Well, the only time I've ever seen it and someone has been successful in their career is when I have no connection to them at all. Like, they're just celebrities.
Right. So you don't know.
Yeah, like Nora from...
Nara.
You don't know Nora?
No, I don't.
She's famous online because she, like, cooks all these meals for her family, and she's also a model, and so is her husband, and they're actually kind of like an ideal couple, and they have 3 kids, but she's only 23.
Wow.
She just turned 23 like a couple days ago. And she has... But you know what? She has her life together. So...
Does she?
Yeah, she actually does, Aaron.
Do you know that for a fact?
100%. She was in Paris Fashion Week.
Doing what?
Aaron, she makes gum from scratch. Do you think you could do that shit?
Do you make gum
what
I think you have a lot
your life
I think you have a lot of time on your hands. If you make gum from scratch.
It's not time on your hands, Aaron. That's her craft. That's like
making
what we're
gum?
doing here. Okay?
This is you would say that this is our craft?
Yeah.
Podcasting?
Well, I think we're trying to make it our craft. It's like cooking is like her craft the way that podcasting is our craft. But like her true like calling is modeling.
Right.
Actually, it might be cooking too because her food looks so divine and healthy.
So she's like making everything from scratch.
Yeah, because she was struggling with psoriasis, Aaron, and she needed to heal her body naturally. And so she started cooking from scratch. And
you don't gotta bring
I appreciate
illness
that
into
because
this.
you know that I have rosacea, Aaron. and you honestly don't take it seriously.
Does that have to do with the food you're eating?
Sometimes.
You get inflamed.
No,
in the
people say that
face?
it could be your hormone imbalance or your gut that causes everything. Like, I don't understand why you do the things that you do and you look the way that you look, and I have rosacea and acne.
What do you mean the way that I look?
I mean, you look good, Aaron. Like, you have like model legs, you really do, and you just have like a clear complexion. I don't get it. It's just a little rude.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I'm just feeling a little bit of glunk today. You know what I'm saying?
Why is that?
I don't know. I am feeling okay because I got some sunshine, and I think that sunshine is really important for my mental health and my well-being in my life.
You need to get out.
I need to get out every single day, and you
Yeah.
guys know I have a really nice porch, so we just sit out there and we drink our little mach and we drink our little cough, and we just feel better. But also, you guys, I really recommend that if you're getting comfy and cozy and you just want to like lie down for a little bit and you just want to get into the right jammies, I highly recommend the Costco jammies, like the Costco matching
I'm
set.
so jealous
I'm
of your
wearing it right now.
jams, bro.
Aaron, I deep cleaned this entire room,
You did good. You did a good job.
and
While I was meandering in the living room.
I've been a little disappointed in you lately.
Tell me about that. Why is that?
I don't know. I just feel like our podcasts haven't been fiery like they usually are.
Like they're not rapid fire. Like we're not going bing bang.
No, like we're not talking about interesting topics.
Yeah, I feel like child brides. Been doing okay this time.
I don't know, Aaron.
Yeah, you're not
I'm just not really feeling you as of late, to be honest.
like as a co-host or.
Yeah, as a
Oh,
co-host.
okay. I thought you meant like.
As a partner, yeah. Like I get excited to come home every day because I'm pretty lonely otherwise, and I want to see your cute face. But other than that, like I get a little annoyed with you as a work partner. I'm
That's
not gonna
fair.
lie.
That's totally.
And
valid.
everyone does say to me, they're like, "Why would you work with your partner? Like, why
Who
would
says
you?"
that to you?
A lot of people, when I
Really?
tell, majority of people say, "Oh, I couldn't do it. Like, I couldn't work with my partner."
Like who? Name
I'm
names.
not gonna name names on this pod, but
About
just
to
majority of people, like,
freaking roll up.
like straight up, Aaron. First of all, you couldn't roll up if you tried.
Gonna get
I
freaking
remember
active.
we were pulling up into one of our friends.
There'll be activity.
We were pulling up to a friend's apartment, and I was slowing in front of a house, and Aaron started freaking out. He's like, "They're gonna think that we're rolling up, whatever the fuck that
I
means."
think that we have some activity. Which house? Who?
And Aaron was.
It's what's said in the silences, you guys.
And Aaron was like so afraid because he's a little booze.
Mm-hmm. I do get some. I'm trying to think why.
You have booze energy.
If I'm trying to unpack my trauma here, you guys. I think
I
it's
remember
'cause
one time. I know this is gonna be like a really weird story. One time, I was dating this guy, and we were on the beach with a group of friends, and this homeless man took his flip flops.
Oh, weird. Did not expect that.
I don't think he knew that they were his flip flops, and I remember he didn't want to go back and ask for them.
What?
Yeah, he didn't want to go back and ask for them.
Okay.
And my other friend went up to the homeless guy and was like, "Hey man, like those are my friend's flip-flops. Can he have them back?" And the homeless guy was chill. He was like, "Yeah, of course, no problem."
Okay.
But I just remember being so icked by the guy I was dating after that moment. Cuz I was like,
Wait, why didn't he ask? Because he was afraid?
yeah. And then
Or
now
because he
thinking
wanted-
about it,
This man to be able to have footwear.
no, I think it was cuz he was afraid.
Oh.
And it's kind of giving you.
Bruh, I
honestly.
mean, I think I would just let that one go.
Of course you would.
I'm honestly on your ex-boyfriend's side. Like, that's kind of unreasonable of you, for real.
I don't know why it gave me an ick. It
For
just
real,
did.
for real, that's on you.
There were other things though. Like I honestly gave myself an ick during that nasty vacation.
It's bad when you're icked by yourself. That happens to me sometimes.
Oh, I'm icked by myself constantly. Like when I
Yeah.
think of my past self, I actually want to gag.
Or like current self.
What are you icked by your current self about?
Yeah, just sometimes you look in the mirror and be like, oh my God.
No,
that's me.
actually. I'm actually asking you.
Well,
What are you icked by yourself by?
just like sometimes my vibe, my energy.
Like what? Be specific.
I don't know. Look in the mirror and go, oh, is that it?
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You've been looking really good lately.
You've been looking pretty freaking fine yourself.
That's not where this is going.
Come on.
Look at my retainer.
You put this on, you had us pot on the bed for a reason.
You're nasty.
Frick. Hey.
Aaron,
What's up?
Fuck, I forgot what I was gonna ask you.
Mm-hmm.
I was just gonna ask you about why you're icked by yourself, but there was something else. Oh yeah, I've been bothered by your work ethic lately, Aaron. I really have been because we're supposed to be editing a little project for you guys
Correct.
that's been in the work for months. And let me just tell you something that's horribly embarrassing about Aaron.
Yes.
He
Wait, what?
lies to me.
Oh.
Straight to my face. He lies to me dead on, and actually almost led to
Can I just? Oh yeah.
not our breakup, because like we're past the point of breaking up.
Yeah,
It's
that's
like
true.
when I fight with him, I'm like, am I gonna kill you or what? And I'm not gonna make death jokes with these Diddy allegations going on.
Oh God.
Just kidding. I'm not kidding about that. That's really fucking terrible, and I probably shouldn't have brought that up, but fuck it, you know? I just don't want to joke about death and murder, especially in a podcast where we're talking about Hollywood.
That's fair.
Anyway. Fuck.
Damn, Franklin, you really took that one there.
I don't like how you call me Franklin.
You just give Franklin energy sometimes. Is Franklin like a stuffed animal?
No, he's a cartoon turtle.
There you go. That's it. Anyway, moving on. What were you saying? You
I was talking about murder. Yeah. Oh yeah, we don't fight anymore. We kind of just like kill each other. But
right, because I'm a little liar.
What the point is, Aaron, is that he lies to my face.
But I don't mean to.
I'm actually gonna go ahead and tell this story because I'm just in that mood and
Yeah.
want to freaking spill the beans.
It's literally
So
funny.
I was on the plane to. Oh, okay. Let me tell you guys. So I was about to leave for a month and a half. As we know, Aaron and I did long distance for a month and a half, and he cheated on me, and it was really hard.
Shut up, dude. It's not even funny.
Anyway, we were about to do long distance for a month and a half, and we were both nervous because we both suck at long distance, and mainly me. Actually, Aaron too, kind of, but he just kind of vibes with whatever's thrown at him.
Yeah.
So the night before, Aaron was crying on the floor, sitting by the bed. I was on the bed, like straddling to pack, but also exhausted. And I said to him, I said, Aaron, and we were pretty distressed at this point. I was like, tell me right now, when will the film be done? Just tell me what you need. Do you need anything at all? He goes, no, I can completely edit it by myself. I'm totally fine. Now, when you guys end up seeing this film, you're going to be like, yeah, that was awesome. That was so funny. But you're not going to be like, wow, did that really require like several mental breakdowns? Like, is it really an Oscar winning performance?
Yes.
So anyway, Aaron's crying on the floor. He has a little mental breakdown, but I honestly think that he did that so that he can get out of fighting with me. And we go to bed not touching, not speaking.
Oh my God.
And the next morning I decide, yeah, I'm going to let it go. He said he can figure it out. He said it'll be fine. He calls me as I'm about to board the plane to Panama. And he goes...
Also, I'm going to insert myself here. Sophia texts everyone that we've ever met and know. Is this correct?
No.
When you start texting people?
About editing?
Yeah.
No, not
This
yet.
didn't happen yet. Okay, then continue.
He calls me right before I board. And he is sobbing. And he says to me, he says, I can't do this alone.
This feels like a takedown.
He says,
This feels like a takedown.
I cannot do... Well, I'm processing on the pod. He says, I can't do this alone. And I need help. And normally, you guys, I'd freak out about this. I'd be like, what the fuck? Why didn't you tell me earlier? How dare you? How dare you tell me as I'm boarding the plane to Panama with all of my family?
Can I be honest? I was getting in and out while we were on the phone.
So I'm pacing upstairs by the little convenience stores while my family's waiting to go on a plane. It's like 11 o'clock at night, maybe midnight at this point. Our flight's at 1 a.m. Aaron, he's like, I need help. I'm like, okay, I'm going to contact every single editor that we know. Okay? I don't know that many editors. I just can kind of make up things in my head when I need to get through a moment. And so I text all the editors I know, which is like 3. And only one of them's able to do it. So Aaron's like, okay, great, fine. We figured it out. Let's be a team. Let's be united front before I leave the country. Days go by. Aaron has presumably dropped off the hard drive to this editor.
Which I did.
The editor is working on it. And the editor is working on it, and Aaron tells me you're gonna have a rough draft by Wednesday. You're gonna have a pretty solid rough draft. We're probably gonna be able to upload it next week. Easy money. I was like, okay, great. Like, that is what I love to hear. We've been working on this for so long. I made a post about it probably like a month and a half ago. You guys, I made an embarrassing post about this because he told me it would be done. If you look on my Instagram and you go to the post that I made about this, it's mortifying for me. It's mortifying that I made a statement that we were going to put this out because it's been probably 3 months since then. I said it was coming soon, Aaron. Soon means in the next few days.
We didn't say coming soon. In the post.
I'm going to.
Okay, continue.
So,
Mommy.
This is actually upsetting me, thinking about it again. I get it. Whatever. I say to Aaron, when is it going to happen? He says, I'll give it to you by Wednesday. 2 days pass from Wednesday. It's now Friday. I'm thinking to myself,
this is so long.
He is lying to me. He's lying to me. So I text the editor and I was like, hey, like just checking in. How's it going? And he says, oh, I was actually never able to download the file. So not only did Aaron mortify me just because...
I went through your phone and read these texts. It wasn't that mortifying.
It was mortifying.
Not really.
Yes, because he knows that we don't communicate.
You just said, I just wanted to check in to see how things were going. And then he said I couldn't open the phone.
Aaron, don't try to cover your tracks right now.
I'm literally saying what happened.
I'm actually getting upset. So I just need you to take a breath. But anyway, Aaron lied to me. And we didn't speak for 3 days. And
it was actually 3 days.
We did not speak for 3 days because this is probably the angriest that I've ever been at him.
Which is fair.
Because
valid.
I can take a lot, but I can't take lies.
Right.
I can pretty much take anything if I'm being told the truth. So I know how to proceed in the correct way. Sure. When I'm being lied to, I know that you're talking down to me, that you're calling me an idiot.
Right.
And so that's why I was so angry.
That's fair.
Now, as we proceed with this project and future projects, Aaron continues to...
Is that it? That's the end.
That's basically the end.
The end. Done. Stamp.
Well, we're trying to figure out the end as we go because Aaron was supposed to work on that very same project. This is 2 months later. Today, we're trying to finish it by Thursday, but you'll fucking see if that happens. And what I get is a little blanket monster hop into bed with me.
Yeah, I'm a little blanket monster. Okay.
Roll around
this
and
is
just
what I
play
hate.
around and
this
just
is
be
what
a
I
funny
hate.
little guy.
This is absolutely
and
what I hate.
that's why I was like, we should
this
podcast
so
because he's just being so crazy and kooky.
God.
And he always has these crazy kooky like little moments when he's supposed to be doing his work.
Oh my God. Classic.
Am I wrong?
Classic right here. Acting like you were so freaking repulsed by me day and night. I just have to babysit Aaron. I just have to watch Aaron.
I never said I had to babysit or watch
baby
you.
child.
You're not a baby child.
And I don't like Aaron.
I don't want to be.
And I want him away from me at all times, working at the keyboard. Click clack. You want me here.
I do want you here. And that's the problem.
Bed.
Girlfriend Sophia versus business Sophia, okay? They're constantly fighting each other. Like, remember how we have tiny Sophias that always fight each other?
Yes.
Girlfriend Sophia and business Sophia's always fighting each other.
There's John, there's Franklin, there's
Timothy. These are the nicknames that Aaron calls me.
And there's Edward.
What the fuck is Edward? I'm still figuring that one out.
Edward is when you're really low.
Why do you call me Edward? Because of...
No, it's not because of that. You just look like an Edward.
That's really rude. Like, really rude.
Sorry.
Why do you think that I'm a man? You always call me Franklin, Timothy. Why Edward? I just don't know how I feel about that one. I just feel like it's kind of unorganic.
We can workshop it, maybe, but...
Timothy is in reference. I'll put a picture here. This picture of me when I was young, I guess I was like a skinny legend, and I wore weird, like colonial clothes because I just thought it was fashionable. And I also, was in the middle of my buck teeth era. So I did look like Tiny Tim, like a little bit sickly while I was blowing out my birthday candle. And honestly, it makes me want to cry thinking of that little girl.
We just had it makes me want to cry too.
Yeah, right? She was
like
so
you were
beautiful.
lost in the Dust Bowl. It's giving like, very Mediterranean. And the thick eyebrows specifically.
Anytime Aaron sees a picture of me as a child, he's like, that is a Greek girl.
That photo in particular? Are you going to argue with me right there?
I'm not going to lie. Anytime you see an ugly photo of me, you call me Greek.
No, it's more when you talk about yourself as a child.
What do you mean?
I don't know, bro. Why you question me like that? I don't know.
I don't know how I feel about that. So you just think like when younger Sophia looks Greek, but older Sophia also looks Greek.
Yeah, they both look
But
Greek,
the hairier,
bro.
So you think I look more Greek than Colombian?
Let's not get into that.
Let's
not unravel.
It's alright if you think that.
Let's not open the
most people do.
Let's not open the Zaboomafoo closet to that.
Bro, most people do. I don't care. I give zero shits about it anymore. I used to care. Like, it used to keep me up at night and give me hives. But
I remember
honestly, nothing really stands in the way of me and my sleep now.
It's true.
Aside from Aaron having a manic episode.
That is true. You like your sleep.
I prioritize my health now. I have to because I'm breaking out. I have to. I have to put it first. The rosacea cannot take over like it did to Tiny Tim back in the day. Anyway, what else did I want to say? Aaron and I are doing okay now. Like we are.
Wait. You kind of just like stopped.
What?
That story. You basically said Aaron was sobbing all the time and then he lied to me. That was basically your recollection of everything.
Yeah. We didn't really make up. We just stopped talking for 3 days and then I slowly decided to rebel.
Rebel?
Yeah. I didn't talk to you while we were doing long distance.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I guess. Wait. But that's your only recollection of events.
I don't remember us making up, Aaron.
I'm not talking about us making up. I'm talking about the situation itself.
Business pissed.
Oh, I know.
No, you don't. I actually, I know that you put on this whole act of being afraid of me, but I actually don't think that I scare you enough.
You scare me.
No, I don't scare you enough.
Yes. Jesus Christ. How much more do you need to go?
Enough for you to do your work.
How far?
And then I try to be better too. I try to okay, I'm gonna come home. I'm gonna be like a little trad wife over here, and I'm gonna just cook him up, and I'm gonna clean for him, and I'm gonna organize his clothes and just make his life easier so that he can focus on the work at hand. I try to do that as well, and then we have nights like these.
You'll get in
so
there.
I'm like, which one do I do? Do I be the vicious boss that I know that I am deep down inside, and do I become the tyrant that I've always wanted to be, or do I be soft? Is that even proper grammar? Should I?
Jesus Christ, man.
It's been a long day, and I've realized
that swallow could have parted the Red Sea.
I've just realized that my I think my IQ's gone down since I've graduated high school. I don't know. I think I'm a little slow.
You think?
I was watching this TikTok video, and it was of this hot girls, are hot girls really smart? I didn't know a single answer to any of the questions.
Shoot, what were the questions, bro?
I couldn't tell you. It was what's the capital of Utah or something.
Okay, I have an answer.
You do?
Yeah.
What is it?
Salt Lake City.
I was gonna say that. Yeah.
Is it not it?
Isn't it? God, we're both dumb.
Shit, bro.
We're not even pretty enough to be dumb.
True.
Fuck. Anyway, Aaron's parents are visiting soon, so I've also been really getting together the house, you guys. I have been decoring out.
Yeah, my dad's so excited.
Really? Why?
He's just excited, man.
More
They're
than your
both
mom?
excited.
Who would you say is more excited? Your
Probably
mom
my
or-
dad.
Why?
He's just excited to vibe. I think he's a little bored.
In Hawaii?
Well, I think you get to that age and then you're just kind of,
I don't think so.
you think you'd be jazzed.
I mean, I look at my abuelitos and I don't think they've ever been bored in their entire life.
Yeah, but they're exciting people. They're like really exciting.
Well, I think it depends on the person.
Well, yeah, you're right. So
Your
redacted.
mom and dad are
taken
literally
back.
traveling to Paris, bro.
I know they're making the best.
Yeah.
They're living life. I think that's good.
I do too.
I think you gotta live it up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I also don't. I think my dad gets bored actually, but he just can't sit still. He has the same issue as me.
Yeah.
Like I can't
This
sit
is true.
still.
No, you cannot.
I have been, even when I go to work, I still feel like I haven't accomplished anything because I haven't. Because really I'm just sitting there and I'm making really low salary, very low, not even on salary, hourly. And I just sit there and I'm like, I'm literally wasting my time.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I think no matter what day job I got, unless I was like somewhat building the ranks of my career, making a shit ton of money that probably isn't reasonable for someone with my qualifications, though I do think I'd be a fire saleswoman.
You would
honestly.
be.
Like I answer the phone at the Pilates studio
I've seen
and I
you
start
sell.
talking people into great package deals.
That's true.
And I'm like, I'm
A lot of
making no
gyms-
commission on this.
A lot of gyms will make commission.
I know, but I don't want to have to do that. Because that kind of icks me when I go to the gym. Like I steer clear of that little desk where they're trying to sell you shit.
Oh yeah.
Like I'm just like, I remember one time I went to go get a personal training session
I
and
saw that.
Aaron
I
had to
remember.
sit with me because he's my financial advisor.
This is true.
And it kind of made me a little embarrassed that the guy was looking at Aaron as my financial advisor because I was like, I want him to know that
He was mad I was there.
He was mad you were there.
Because he knew.
He knew that you were going to stop me from buying it.
Yes.
And he knew that alone I would be weak. I would give in. I would pay the money even if I didn't have it. That's the kind of person I am. And that's why I shouldn't. That's why I'm cheap. I'm not cheap. Like I will always pay for someone else's meal. I'll always like. I'm not like that. But I'm cheap for myself.
Yeah.
Like I'm frugal because I know that if I'm faced in a situation where someone offers me something or I feel like I have to buy something, I'll do it out of guilt
Right.
instead of just saying no.
Someone can guilt you into a purchase.
Anyone can guilt me into a
Right.
purchase. And please don't take advantage of this when you see this.
Like the blowout.
Like the blowout that I never used because I didn't even want it.
That was a rough day. I felt really bad about that.
This woman stopped me
That
on
was
the
a Timothy
street.
moment.
She sold me like an $80 deal for like a blowout.
That
and
still makes
like
me so mad.
laser hair removal. I don't know why I said yes. And I knew as I was saying yes and as I was sitting down signing those papers and giving over my card in the middle of the street in front of Jenny's ice cream, I knew that what I had done was wrong. I knew that this was not feeling right in my stomach. But I also knew that there was no stopping it. Once I saw that woman's smile and that face, I was like, I'm fucked. I'm fucked. There's no way that I'm getting out of this. And I succumbed to it. And then I came home defeated and I told Aaron I made a purchase today in the middle of the street in front of Jenny's ice cream, and it wasn't a delicious sweet treat. Let me tell you that. I never even used that voucher. I never even used that voucher because I'm also someone who's too lazy to make appointments. So I kind of just wait until things get really bad. This is terrible. This is terrible life advice. I have some really good life advice too, you guys.
Do you want to branch into that one, or we can just keep going?
Oh, some really good life advice?
Well, we'll
No.
go to the other side.
Okay, so like the bad
it's
life
okay.
advice I have is like, don't buy things from strangers when they walk up to you. Don't take CDs from people on Venice Beach.
True. I mean, this is
Or
all good
any
advice.
beach. If you are walking down any beach, don't take anything from anyone. Okay.
I think the way that you have to look at it is like, these people who are out there hustling, like on the street trying to sell you shit, they get denied.
The issue with me is that I make eye contact with people. I make eye contact, and that like
Well-
that arises that makes them sizzle a little bit. It makes them
Ooh,
hungry. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
Well,
And-
the issue is like they can kind of spot that in people, you know,
Yes.
and
They can spot my fear.
They make
That's why here's my
you-
biggest life
They
tip.
make you feel guilty.
You have to walk in a city like you hate people. Put a mean look on your face.
Like me.
Hold your bag, look down, and just fast walk. I'm not even talking about you being in a dangerous situation. I'm talking about people conning you on the street, because it will happen when you're in a touristy area. That's just the hustle. That's just the game. You got to respect it. You also got to know how to play it on your own. Okay. You have to look down, walk straight. That's my San Francisco walk. I have it down. But when I was walking through Venice Beach, I hadn't been there before. I was distracted by all the shiny things and all the shiny people. And all of a sudden I'm getting handed a CD and I'm like, okay, I guess I'm going to take it, because you know what? This guy's just trying to show me his demo reel. You know, that's how I saw it. And I was a fucking idiot. Never doing that again. That's also fine. In foreign countries, don't let people put bracelets on you. But I already knew that going into Colombia, so it wasn't that big of a deal.
That happens here too.
It happens here too as well. But like, especially, obviously we were in touristy places in Colombia.
Yeah.
But yeah, don't let anyone put bracelets on you. Don't let anyone hand you CDs. Just walk away. It's not going to be worth your money, and it's not going to be worth the guilt. But
well, they make you feel like...
No, but I feel shitty after every purchase I make. Every purchase, Aaron. Mm-hmm. Unless it's through your credit card.
Okay. Yeah. I've seen the hustle and flow almost get you a couple times. It's just fair though. I get it.
I get like, even when I buy something nice for myself, I just feel a little bit sick inside.
Well, I mean, I feel like that's okay, you know? Like, you gotta treat yourself.
It's okay until it's not, because I'm not making enough money to treat myself. I'm not.
Treat yourself within your means, bro.
My means are none. Like, genuinely right now, my means are none.
You can always find a little treat. Everyone deserves a little treat sometimes.
That's true. You know, my little treat, it used to be an oat milk matcha latte from my favorite coffee shop. But unfortunately, you guys, oat milk is probably one of the worst things for you.
They got us so bad with that.
It's so fine if it's like natural oat milk, whatever, glucose spike. That's what these like carnivore people are saying nowadays. I know I'm on the wrong side of TikTok. I shouldn't be looking at those types of videos.
Yeah, like Grant Cardone videos.
I don't know who the fuck that is. Who is that?
He's like a guy who's like, I'm a businessman and like you should burn all your credit cards and like you should be just making money.
Yeah, so I've never gotten those videos. I've never been told to burn a credit card.
Okay.
We're not even sure if I have a credit card.
True.
So
actually, so true.
I guess I'm already just naturally living that lifestyle. I'm kind of like raw dogging that lifestyle as it is. Yeah, you are. And I'm just really proud of myself for that.
I'm proud of you too.
I'm kind of on that hustle and grind always not knowing. Will something hit me? Will I be rich tomorrow? Who knows? I guess that's like kind of that's the hustle and bustle of being an actor though.
True.
Like you never know if you're going to make it really big. But most of the time, you never know if you're going to go broke. So, that hustle and bustle, it really, the thrill, I was riding on the thrill for a while, but right now I'm kind of like in the depths of fear. Because I feel close enough that I can almost get there. Like but I also feel far enough that I'm afraid for my stability. Mental, financial, emotional. But I'm also hopeful. I'm genuinely hopeful.
That's good. I don't hear you talk about that much.
When I do, you don't?
No.
You think I'm a negative Nelly?
You generally Nelly it out. Negatively. Oh, you moved away. You were there and then you moved further away. Oh, look at that. It's like we're two magnets.
I don't know. I just feel a little offended right now, to be honest.
Yeah, why is that? Do you really think that you are not that way?
No, I do think I am that way.
How does that make you feel?
I could change.
Do you want to change?
Yes, I want to change.
In what way?
I want to be better.
Oh. That's not what we're saying. You're great.
No.
You're a catch. Look at you.
I know I'm a catch, Aaron. I want to be able to inspire hope in other people.
Inspire hope in me.
I know that I'm hard on myself, and I don't want to be negative Nelly, because I don't want people to hate being around me because all I talk about is negative things. I think that's genuinely a fear of mine.
Right.
Now, I also don't want to speak negative energy into the world and then have that come back to me.
Right.
I do believe, I'm going to say it on this podcast, I do believe that I am going to be a very successful actress. And I do think that I am going to get all the things that I'm hoping and manifesting for. Hopefully something big is going to happen in the next month. Okay? We're really hoping for that here. Now, I know that things can get a little wild, but the reason why I have this podcast is to show the ups.
Sounds like the thing that they show on the news after the.
Wait, Aaron.
Uh-huh.
Wait. Oh, frick. I forgot who she was.
No, I'm scared. Why am I getting scared? You're scaring me.
Her name.
Is this going to be on the news one day? This particular part of the podcast?
It already was. There was this man who was like a stalker, like a severe
Bro,
stalker.
Why do you got to do this?
And he should I even say this? He killed himself on a YouTube series. And like,
what?
Yeah, and it was like this British, oh my God, this British singer. So our cat unplugged the camera, so that's why it died. Sorry about that.
Freaking cat, bro. She always does that. Anyway. Kind of good, because you're starting to freak me out. Honestly.
Should I keep going or no?
What were you saying?
It was like it's a crazy story.
Why?
It's really scary.
What happened? What?
Do you want to know?
What?
It's about YouTube though.
What?
And like we are on YouTube. I honestly don't want the algorithm to find this though. I think the videos were taken down.
Yeah, if someone's killing themselves, they're going to take that down.
Okay. So I do know the singer. It's this. So I'm going to credit everything that I'm about to say to Beyond the Blinds. I love that podcast. And basically they read blinds about celebrities. And they did this thing called a stalker series where they focus on pop culture and they went into like some of the craziest stalkers that celebrities have had. It kind of makes sense why a lot of like celebrities, like for example, Taylor Swift does like facial recognition for her concerts and stuff, because these people are very dangerous and like have broken into people's homes and all of that stuff. So this is so creepy, but basically there's a singer named Bjork.
Yeah.
You know Bjork?
Yeah, I know Bjork.
Okay, well, she had a stalker who was like creepily obsessed with her, and he basically had this plan that he was going to kill her and kill himself, and they would be united in heaven.
Ugh.
And he had this like whole plan. He was documenting everything on YouTube, like the whole lead up to this.
Oh
right?
my God. Publicly?
He was like planned to post it after his death.
God.
And so he had racial slurs also all over his walls.
Ugh.
Like just terrible, dreadful things. And he had like posters and stuff up on his walls.
He's like Stan.
And it was, who's Stan?
The Eminem song.
Okay, so we'll get back to that.
Okay.
But anyway, it was almost like he was like creating a film.
Yeah.
And like this was the big finale or whatever.
Frick.
So he was planning to send her like this like acid spraying bomb. So that she would die from it.
Sorry, that's not funny.
It
Just
and
makes me laugh.
Then he ended
This
up,
is my big plan.
But no, but he killed himself on camera. And like there's a
God.
whole like very just creepy like YouTube video on it. I couldn't bring myself to watch
Yeah,
it.
definitely don't watch
where he
that.
just talks about how he is very happy to be dying so that he will be united with Bjork, and like obviously like really losing his mind in this video, and then he kills himself. It's not funny. It's really sad actually. And so anyway, she like was obviously concerned because she has a kid. And then she was also sad because someone died, but it was like weirdly her stalker. So
Fair.
she been through a lot. Bjork has been through a lot.
Oh, is that the end?
That's the end.
So
I mean, I can't really go into detail that much because I didn't watch the videos.
I mean, like, so in terms of like things not to do, in terms of the advice.
Oh, and I think Bjork like
don't do that.
Bjork got a boyfriend, and then he went really crazy once Bjork got a boyfriend, and like just like all of that crazy. But he was like, I would never fantasize sexually about Bjork, but I don't want her with another man. Like kind of like incel behavior.
Yeah, sure.
You know what I mean?
So guys, don't do that. Don't do that. In terms of things to don't do, don't take CDs at Venice. don't buy blowouts on
And don't
the
stalk
street.
celebrities.
And don't stalk
I've
Bjork.
seen a lot of celebrities in real life at this point. It's not all that, you guys. Really, for celebrity is a facade.
Freaking
I mean, I'm trying
Max.
to create that facade for myself. You know, we're trying to climb the ladder of success here, but I think honestly, the more that I listen to that podcast Beyond the Blinds, and the more that I live in LA, and everything that's honestly going around pop culture wise, I think it's making me realize that celebrity is a facade. And
It's a Gatsby, bro.
is that really something that you want to partake in? Well, we don't even have that privilege right now, so we don't know. But it's giving horror. It's giving horror.
It's giving Gatsby.
Yeah.
Who is he?
I don't know. Gatsby's hit or fucking miss.
I agree.
I
The Baz Luhrmann one is terrible.
I don't.
We're gonna have new music.
You know what? I didn't like the book. I didn't like the book. I found all the characters to be whiny and exhausting, and I usually do love
that era. That vibe.
not even that era. I just like books about rich people from the
Sure.
olden days. Like, I don't even know if Pride and Prejudice, if they were wealthy, though. I don't think they were. But just that kind of vibe. You know what I mean?
Oh, for sure.
Obviously, Pride and Prejudice is a very different era from The Great Gatsby. I'm very aware of that. I'm not an idiot. I'm just saying that, you know, I tend to like old, sort of wealthy,
Oh, yes.
but I don't know. The Great Gatsby, it just like exhausted me a little bit. Like
It's a little
it felt
tiring.
you know, the
You
thing.
just needed to get
Here's
it
the
together.
thing about celebrity, and I felt this way maybe like also when we were watching Babylon. I kind of felt like this. Like it's so shallow
Yeah.
that it almost feels a little empty when you tell those stories, but we're so interested and we're so fascinated by celebrities that we think like there's going to be so much juice there, but in the end it just feels like an empty shell of a story.
Yeah. Well, for sure.
When like the interesting part about the celebrity is the come up, is the rise to how they went from normal to celebrity. That's the
Right.
fascinating part about a celebrity. Or the fascinating part about a celebrity is their downfall, unfortunately. And you know, like I was just also listening to a podcast on the Kennedys, as we all know. Also, Aaron, I'm gonna go back to this. Like I'm gonna circle back. I really think that the single bullet theory is it's just not real. I'm sorry. Anyway, I do think that you know
What?
I don't know what I'm saying. I'm done. I'm done here. I'm itchy. I'm scared.
Any thoughts on
After
Zodiac?
after telling the Bjork story, I'm like really sweating. Like I'm really scared. Like
You
I don't even know
why
what
you
that
did
guy
this to
looks
us.
like, but I'm imagining him in my head, and it's just not a good
Such
imagery.
crazy face.
Oh, I feel like I can't
My
breathe.
head. Why'd you do this to us?
I don't know, bro. I know that
Bruh.
you'll be fine though, but I actually won't be.
I know, dude. I won't be fine. That was a graphic story you just told.
You're fine. You don't feel anything.
You don't know if I will be. My knees won't hold me tight.
You're so scary,
Freak, bruh.
Aaron.
Mm-hmm. Oh, God. You just shook the bed with your chills. My goodness.
I don't know what I was gonna say there.
I don't know either.
I'm just getting a little bit scared right now. I'm not
The
gonna lie.
heebie-jeebies.
I'm getting the heebie-jeebies.
Yeah.
I think maybe we should close this out.
But on a scary note, you just scared the shit out of everybody, including myself, and I have to be nice to you.
What do you want to say?
No, I don't even know what.
Why don't we leave on an uplifting note? An uplifting note, Aaron.
I don't want to
No,
be.
stop! Pinky.
Why did you scream stop? Because the doll was about to fall off the bed? Okay. So let's reiterate. You said, I don't want to be a Debbie Downer. I want to inspire hope. And then in doing that, you told a story about a stalker who killed himself. I just want to make sure that we...
I'm just trying to entertain the public. I don't know what else to do. I don't have any problems in my life right now that I can share online.
Oh. Well, you know,
Do you have any problems in your life that you can share online?
not particularly.
Exactly. That's what I fucking thought.
Well, all I'm going to say...
The only thing that we're allowed to share is the beef between us, and let's be honest. And that's not all the beef we've gotten. It's the least interesting. And that's the tea on that.
So do you want to depart with anything hopeful, or we're gonna just leave it on that one? Okay, let's put that away. Oh, don't act all sad now.
I have a bump on my underarm because I had an ingrown hair that I picked. Don't touch me now. Don't touch me.
I saw it. It was nice, dude.
Okay. This is getting a little TMI. And I'm trying not to make the podcast as personal.
And you took it there.
I'm trying not to make the podcast as personal because I'm being watched, Aaron. Anyway. But you know what? I do like when the podcast gets personal. I like when it gets real. I like when it gets deep. I like when I have a mental breakdown and I'm able to share it on camera because I don't know who's watching. Right. I don't like to be in my head about who's watching this stuff. And I hope that one day when maybe when the podcast grows and gets bigger, we don't know if that's going to happen, but we really hope it does. So like and subscribe. I do hope that I don't have that filter in my head when I get to a point where, because maybe that really is what celebrity is that you're so aware that you're being perceived that you just have to cultivate this fake image of yourself, which is basically just a shell of a human.
Yes, correct.
And that's why, you know, people are really interesting in the beginning of their careers because they still have that human part attached to them.
Well, I think this is what it is, if I'm being completely honest. You start off being a normal person, right? And then if you do reach a level of success, you end up surrounding yourself with people who are not critical of you, who give you what you want, and who...
Yes, men.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, it's like living in a cloud.
Aaron, you don't have to worry because I'm never going to give you what you want.
What?
I'm never going to give you what you want. Even if...
That's not what that means.
No, I'm going to help you.
What?
When you reach a level of success,
okay,
I'm never going to...
this feels like the thing that they show as a cult leader found in a ditch. Sophia, the podcast lead from 2020 to 2024. And these are the podcasts of the starting of the cult with her henchman boyfriend, Aaron Klein, who made the Kool-Aid for everyone to drink.
Not her henchman boyfriend. Bro, I didn't know that's
Amorphous
what the Kool-Aid
lover.
reference was until recently. And that is so depressing. Like, don't drink the Kool-Aid. Like, I thought that was just like an 80s joke or something. Was it in the 80s? When was it?
Probably something in the 70s.
Like, what the fuck? I didn't know that was like a mass murder-suicide.
Yeah.
A mass murder-suicide. And we're all just like, don't drink the Kool-Aid. Like, what?
I mean, that's on you at that point, bro.
Why have we become so chill about that? That was a murder-suicide.
Yeah,
and we're
bad.
just like...
He was a bad boy.
But I didn't know that. Did you know that?
Yes.
You knew where that came from?
Yes, I think I explained it to you on the podcast. I think you found out about it in real time from me on the podcast.
I'm just telling you that's some sussy bucket
That's
shit
some messed
right
up
there.
stuff.
I don't
Ryan
know.
Murphy's about to make that show next.
I didn't know that Ryan Murphy made OJ.
He did good with that one.
He did great with that one. That's crazy. He has a range. He definitely has a range.
Well, again, like what I was saying before, it's like you do something really good and you get praise. I mean, you made the AHS stuff, which was great, and then, or I didn't even watch it. I'm full of shiz.
American Horror Story.
Yeah.
I couldn't bring myself to watch it, but it looked really great.
And
I heard that performances in that are phenomenal.
And then you just keep trying to go more and more and more and more.
No, but I think that stuff makes really big money, and that's I think
well,
trends changed. Honestly, I think what we talked about last time, the value, what people were valuing was different. Like people just wanted like slutty crime.
real stories and stuff. But also to that degree, it's like it was just taken several degrees too far, and then you're surrounding yourself with people who are like, no, this is genius. And it's just kind of dumb, you know?
Yeah, but I think I know a lot of people who aren't being surrounded by yes men, and they still think that their work is genius, even if it's not.
For sure. And that's a different kind of delusion, but I'm just saying for
actually talented, like...
Well, there's a certain level of people who, like, they stop becoming self-critical. Like, some people I think in arts are like, no, it's the age in which someone reaches where they cap out in terms of artistic merit. It's like, no, I think that perhaps this happens with certain amounts of people who are successful, but I think it's because they stop becoming critical of their own work.
And maybe different things take precedent in their lives. Like, I'd like to think that after, many years of pursuing this career, after I reach a certain level of success, I'd like to think that I'd be able to focus on other aspects of my life. But so far, I've only focused on acting my entire life, and I'm trying to pivot maybe to get some more money in a different way, but it's not really working out for me. I have a mental
What are
breakdown
you
every single time I
pivoting
try to. I'm trying to apply to other jobs, full-time jobs.
For sure.
And
dog.
you know how that goes for me. I have a breakdown every time I do it. And
It's
you
tough
guys,
out
like,
there.
I'm not trying to be negative here. Again, not trying to nulling it out, but
This is uplifting.
is it?
Anyway, continue.
I'm just saying that, I don't know. All I've ever thought about my whole life is wanting to be an actor. So then when I finally get to the point where I'm working as a successful actor, but no, I don't think I'll ever be happy enough with it. So that's how I know it's my life goal. Because I'll always be trying to get better. Always. And I'll always be trying to do better and reach higher goals. I don't think I'll ever be satisfied. No.
You're Hamilton.
I'll never be satisfied. Thank God I'm not a singer, because I'd really never be satisfied.
Oh, God.
What?
Nothing.
You think I'm crazy? You were the one being manic today, not me.
Look where that took us.
Here.
Right here, right now.
I'm craving a taco.
I am craving a freaking... I haven't had In-N-Out in so long.
Aaron, don't do this to me.
No, we're not going to go. I'm too scared of a freaking stalker following us home. Zodiac style.
He stayed in his house, Aaron. He sent the bombs from his house.
Frick, dude.
Actually, I'm really scared of this because we're putting this on YouTube.
So, what are you talking about? What is...
No. Like, I don't want to put negative energy out there. Like, I just don't want people to see this and, like, just get bad ideas,
I don't think anyone was thinking bad ideas until you put that out there. Now, people are thinking bad ideas. Now I'm thinking about bad ideas.
I'm being a bad influence today. I'm being a terrible.
You're being a little baddie influence.
I'm being terrible today, and
You're being a little baddie.
I feel like my podcasting has gone down, and it's, like, slowly plateauing. I'm trying to get back on the rise for you guys. I just need to focus my energy in a different way. But we're trying these little crazy episodes to see if we can get back in our groove.
We're going to find it.
We're going to find it. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. We're probably going to cut, like, half of that. Let's hope that Aaron can find... What's your fucking name?
Bro.
Good places to cut.
That's it? You're done?
You know what I don't like about you?
You forgot my name and then that's it?
You always say, oh, that's it, you're done, that's it, you're done, that's it. No one wants to hear anymore unless you have to say something. I'm done.
Okay, great.
Go, speak. What do you want to end it on? Why don't you take charge for once in your life? Seriously. Take charge. If you don't like the way it ends, you change it. You. Aaron, this is a partnership.
It's a deal between us.
You're joking me right now.
I'm not, bro.
No, you're just fucking joking, and I'm actually upset.
I can tell.
No, for real, I am.
I thought you did a good job. I'm proud of you.
I'm not proud of you.
I think you just need someone to tell you that today.
I don't.
Okay. Well, that was me trying.
This is me actually upset now, you guys. I was really trying to keep it positive, but I'm actually fucking pissed.
Why are you mad?
We're going to have to cut this part, Aaron.
Why are you mad?
Because you're bothering me. I don't like it when you just joke to me like I'm a fool.
You're
Seriously.
not a fool.
No, and now I'm talking like you, like I'm using your freaking jargon and shit.
Yeah, you are.
I don't like it. And I don't like how you're, like, trying to sexualize me right now.
Oh, God.
I feel it in your eyes.
I'm not trying to.
You are.
No, I'm
You're
not.
trying to sexualize me.
Oh, my God. Trust me. Doing a pretty bad job.
What do you mean? Because I look ugly?
No.
You don't think I'm sexy right now?
You do look sexy. I'd sex you up.
You're making me uncomfortable. On camera. You're harassing me on camera. I'm I'm dehydrated.
Me too. Let's go get some water. All right, guys. I think we're going to leave it on that note. I have no idea how the edit of this is going to look. And you know what I need? I need more things to edit right now. So I'm very excited about this. And
That's shade.
Huh?
That was shade.
I'm not trying to shade you. I'm shading the process. I ate so many dumplings today. That's not going to go down well. Bro, it was like when I was going to work and I was in the Uber and all the Korean barbecue hit. I felt like I was going to shit my pants. I sat in the Uber, but it was one of those things where I did not feel it, until I sat down because I was running late for work. And as soon as I sat in the Uber, it was like I was sweating because I could feel my IBS just like about to rupture. This poor Armenian man. I farted all over his car.
And he knew.
He started looking at me. He rolled down the windows.
Oh, that's really embarrassing.
I did not. I'm going to be completely honest. I did not care.
You were that ill?
I did not care at all.
Bro, you should really check that out, that you have like severe IBS.
I ate so much Korean barbecue. I know exactly what it's from. They put the sesame salty oil. So
Is sesame oil bad for you, huh? It inflames you.
like, you shouldn't drink it, but it's fine.
Like the same as olive oil, or is it like a seed oil? It is a seed oil.
Did you... Is this putting
Wait,
that...
so
are
I
we just putting
probably
that together?
shouldn't be eating that either.
No, you shouldn't be drinking like... You shouldn't be like inhaling sesame oil.
No. You shouldn't have like
You shouldn't be
canola
inhaling
oil or
any
vegetable
oil.
oil.
It's better than that, I think.
You don't know that.
I'm like pretty sure.
Gym Bros, help me out. Write it in the comments. Please let me know.
We know you're there, you gym
I'm
bros.
trying to fight my acne and my gut issues, so I need all the help I can get. I don't think I can have sesame oil anymore, and that Aaron basically puts that on fucking everything. So.
Well, yep.
FIFA on bitches. Aaron like really tries to make a podcast last longer than it should.
So do you. You're done. You're done speaking. Okay. Well, guys, we appreciate you tuning in. Coming from the newsroom, and I hope you had a good night. It is 1 a.m. Sophia is looking good, and we're gonna go now. All right. Have a good night.
No, we're not.